Okay,
So-
so LUTZ.
So, I mean, this collection, basically, it was very easy to do for me because it was just about going out. And there was no other idea behind it than just having fun. But I also thought, well, if I do evening wear, I can't do it in a way that's kind of a cliche, or that's kind of just evening dresses. And I have never done those anyway, in a way. It's always been kind of a mix of everything. So I thought, okay, well, how can I make evening wear encrust onto day wear? How can I have day wear that kind of melts into evening? How can I have the joy of sequins and sexy and kind of embroidery and kind of couture in day wear? How can I make that go into evening? So I started with these. I started with these really simple and kind of stupid shirt day dresses, where
Nice.
I just put a bit of sequins at the collar, which is kind of a stupid, simple idea, but it also felt like something that was really obvious, and it looked nice to me. So I thought, okay, if I have this, I might as well do the same thing on denim.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah, and then once I had done this, I thought, okay, let's take this further. There's a sweatshirt that you can wear
Nice.
on your skin without anything else. And
That opens in the front.
Yes.
Save it for the press
Yeah.
sale.
And I love. I mean, what I like about this is that if you wear it on your skin, it's super sexy because it's just this opening.
Wow.
But it's
nothing
also just
underneath.
yes, and it's also just a jogging piece. So
It's great.
so I thought you can feel like a slob in front of the television, but you can still look amazingly glamorous.
Oh, I love it.
And sexy. So I did these. Then I did the men's jacket with the sequins underneath.
Very
Same
nice.
idea. You close your collar, you sparkle. And the short vest.
For men's.
Very
which is a little
nice.
gilet, which
Love
with the
it.
sequins.
Asymmetric.
And which to me was really nice underneath these jeans that we always do. So for
It's
me, that kind of
great.
mix between men, masculine, feminine jeans, denim day wear, evening. It's just a thing where you just throw together different things, and they kind of work. So once I had done those jeans, I thought, well, it might be nice.
It's nice the way the two different colors. So how did you
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's two pairs of
engineer
jeans cut together.
So, are they
Like we
vintage
always do,
jeans?
yes,
Ah,
like
so
we
it's
always
really
do.
different
black.
ages?
Yes, they always, I always work with vintage jeans because denim is such a complicated thing to do when you do it new, because you have so many different washes to do. You have to kind of work on it. It's a huge amount of work, and also kind of you use so much fabric, and
It's
there's
also
so much
bad for the
denim.
environment.
There's so much denim out there already, so why not use what's there?
Yeah, I think it's
So we do
great.
those.
Question: where do you get your vintage?
Well, I
denim?
mean, that's a secret
Is it-
because she's
it's like-
filming.
Yes, he'll tell you later.
I'm guessing it's not like the boutiques in the Marais. then.
Well, I can't tell.
Elle veut savoir où on prend les
Oui.
vintage.
Ah non, moi je pourrais pas faire des jeans comme ça.
C'est un
t'as fait
secret.
acheter en gros, en fait.
But
It's
then,
wholesales.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying it must be a
Yeah,
wholesale.
but because I bought some big quantities.
Do not disturb my
No.
interview,
no, because I'm doing an
please.
interview here. So,
Sorry.
so anyway, so this is I thought, because the diagonal lines are so nice, why not make them go up? And for me, what's nice about this look is that in the end, it's the most simplest thing of denim and the tank top.
And that's your emblem?
Yes, it's a little Gothic LUTZ in gold.
Yeah. Is that new or you did it
Well,
before?
it's been the third season now.
Okay, how
Yeah.
did I miss it?
Yeah, when it was hard, when it was easy to miss during COVID. I mean, everything was just a blur. But this, one of the things we did is we were wondering about logos and everything. So this came up.
Heritage.
Yeah. So anyway, so
How many years is it? What season is this for you?
This is. I mean, we've been here for 21 years.
21 years.
No. So
Have I known you 21 years?
You have known me longer than that.
Oh, right, because I was at other locations.
Yes.
Great,
Yes,
yes.
we've known each other forever. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Okay. I like casual
Yeah.
interviews.
so there you go. So then I thought, okay, if this is all about simple pieces, t-shirts, tank tops, how can I have a t-shirt that's kind of It has an idea of couture about it that changes the silhouette, but it's still just a t-shirt. So I did these, let me find it. I did these t-shirts in kind of a slinky jersey that have these huge taffeta hems. So when you put these on, like we did, for example, over a large blue pant, it turns just a simple look of pants and t-shirts into kind of an evening look, into a couture look. But you still feel as if you just dressed for a day at the office.
And it can be your little daughter's party dress.
Absolutely. It can also be your boyfriend's party dress if you wanted to.
Yeah, of course.
The possibilities are
Endless.
And you know, I'm saying this because, to be very honest with you, I did try those things on myself
Yeah.
as well. Because
Do you think you're shocking me?
no, I couldn't shock you if I tried. But you know
No,
what?
Great.
What happened was, one thing that happened during the COVID was that I kind of started thinking about our menswear, because it's been on the cards for a long time. I never got around to do it. We always did kind of those, you know, those unisex pieces, like the
Right.
bomber jackets, like the denim. So I thought, okay, let's do some menswear. But what could I do? So I came down here, tried on some of the menswear stuff, some of the unisex stuff. Thought it was nice, but how can I put this together? So I started trying on some of the women's, like the taffeta pieces, and against all expectations, it kind of looked nice, I thought, and it didn't look ridiculous. Like, it didn't look like a man in drag or a man dressed in women's clothes. It just looked like a different kind of masculinity. So I thought, okay, well, this looks nice. Let's see if I'm the only person on earth who thinks this is nice. So I posted it on Instagram, and the reactions were really amazing. Like people. People, instead of it turning into a shitstorm, people just liked it. So I thought, okay, this is something that's interesting. So we decided to add, for the first time ever, now men's looks to the collection.
Mm-hmm.
And some of those men's looks are literally in those with those pieces. And there's one look that I really love on this guy called Combe. Where he's wearing this t-shirt with a diagonally cut army pant, and when I asked him to put this on, he was kind of he had his doubts, but once he put it on and he looked at himself, he really liked it, and it was such a good thing to see, you know. So there's a bit of menswear in here, and it's a first for us. And it's literally just this idea of saying, okay, what is masculinity? And it's not saying we put men into women's clothes. It's just saying that masculinity is just as vast as femininity, and there's all these different ways of seeing men or women. And because this collection has always been about openness, and it's always been about possibilities, about opening up the world instead of saying we are just one thing. So yeah, I mean,
Fluid gender. You got me from these coats. Come to these coats.
let me get these coats. That was
These are beautiful.
these coats. The idea was to have something that resembles a bathrobe. There's something that you just throw on very easily, but that should look like a bathrobe. So I found this amazing embroidered fabric that's like an embroidered taffeta with all these lines, and we put it underneath these really summery, simple cotton poplin dresses, and for me it looked so nice, that kind of a way of you know, like
Playing with it,
just
yeah.
a really simple cotton day dress in check, and you have this coat underneath, and it not only looks nice under the pink, but also under the black.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it-
I'm gonna
and
have to try a few pieces
Yes, I
on.
think you should.
That jacket and that sweatshirt with the
Yeah.
gold, that's got my name
And I mean,
on it.
there's and in a way, I mean, it felt so fresh to me, but it's also in a way what I always do.
Mhm.
So what was really nice about this collection for me personally was that it seemed like almost like a new beginning, also after COVID, you know, of getting back into work properly, of doing things regularly again, of going to work every single day. But it also kind of, it was like closing a circle where it's all these things that I've always liked and that I've always done, and that suddenly maybe make more sense than ever before. So it just seemed like a perfect moment, and I think you can see this in the collection. Like, people have been so positive.
Great.
It's been interesting to see how much people have reacted to this collection. Anyway, there's another T-shirt idea of how to wear couture in a T-shirt, and here you just have these
Fun.
very simple T-shirt with those petal sleeves, and
It's a nice shade of blue also.
and in the looks, for example, it's worn with just a sequin skirt, and although it's
Just a sequin skirt, he
yeah, I mean,
says.
it's just a skirt in a
It's
in a
great.
T-shirt.
This is your skirt. Do you remember it?
Yes, yes, and it's still nice, right?
Yeah, I wear it all the time. I wash it. The pleats are sort of still there,
You have
kind
washed
of.
it, perfect.
Yeah,
No, because it still looks so nice.
I like it. I live in it.
Yeah.
But the gold skirt's beautiful.
Yeah. So, and then once I had done those, I thought, you know what? Why not do also a rugby shirt, and have the rugby shirt with the
So nice.
pink hem?
Fun.
And this, for example, one of my favorite looks is the rugby shirt with the denim and the yellow and the pink.
Fun.
And again, it's such an easy look, but it's also so kind of complex and extreme in a certain way. And I always like it when it's completely effortless, but it also is kind of interesting and complex, and it says something about the person who wears it.
But that's always been your DNA, right? Like take a classic and reshape it
Yeah.
to make it into whatever you
Something,
want it to
yeah.
be.
Can I, what fabric is it?
Yeah, this is a
Beautiful. It's like a stretchy.
yeah, it's just a really simple jersey. And then, as always, there is a trench coat in denim and
Nice.
fabric, and this one's really nice because it has the detail of the trench coat.
Great.
And
It's
then
a
there's
winner.
yeah, and then there's a short version as well.
Mhm.
And once I had done those, the last thing in the collection, and it kind of closes this circle.
Great.
I thought, well, because I always do a bomber jacket, so this time I thought, okay, why not do a trench bomber jacket? Very
Great.
short. It sits literally in the waist, and it goes with everything in the collection. For me, it looks beautiful with. For me, it looks beautiful with the sequined
Fun.
skirt, but it literally goes with everything.
Great.
So, in a way, everything in this collection can be worn with everything else. Like, everything fits together. So in a certain way, if you have this collection in your wardrobe, you never need to buy anything else in your life. And I shouldn't say this, but it for me, it's just the perfect kind of wardrobe of everything you need.
And it's timeless.
Yeah, I like it when it's timeless.
What is that other black piece? Is it this one? This one?
This one. Oh, that's the same coat in black.
Ah,
And I know you
okay.
love black, but the pink would be so nice on you.
Ah, no, black is more me.
Yeah.
I saw it's the same as this, but the sleeve is shorter or what?
Yeah, no, it's the same.
Okay.
It's the
Well,
same.
I'm trying that on for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
So
beautiful. Compliments.
Thank you
It's
so much.
great, great collection. I almost
Thank you
dropped
so
the
much.
phone.